right. Well, how's it feel to be back just in the swing of things in fall camp?
Man, that's amazing. Getting back over here with all our guys and, just getting back to work, man, that's something we're excited for and been looking forward to for months now. So it's been great.
You're a little bit, all of you guys are a little bit of the guinea pig for how the Sooners are going to do in the SEC. How do you feel like both of your lines are going to fare? We always hear about how great the lines are in the SEC.
Yeah, we're ready. Coach Smitty got us right over the summer. Guys put on weight. They got a lot stronger, a lot faster. We got a mentally tough group, and I think that's one of the biggest things for us is just that mental toughness. So that's going to be huge.
How can you tell with your group with so many portal guys?
They came in and everyone came in ready to play, but also ready to learn. So everyone's really focused on learning and not trying to be the big dog. So everyone's in that leadership role, and I think that's why our group is so tight.
Jacob, offensive line chemistry is so important. How do you fast forward that in a fall camp to make sure that chemistry is right entering the season?
Man, it goes all to time outside of the facility. We go and eat and just stay tight. UFC fights, stuff like that, work together, watching, spending time together. That's really the biggest thing.
You got some of those UFC
Oh, man, we love it, man. Cook some good food, barbecue, watch some of that. O-line likes to eat all the time. Yes, sir.
What stood out to you so far about Branson? The way that he's handled things? And
Yeah, he's played a lot of football. He's a really smart dude. He came in ready to play. And just seeing so many different looks after so many years, that's been the biggest thing I've noticed from him.
with Heath, he's been lining up beside you a fair amount since the spring. Just how have you seen him kind of progress from where he was when he came into now?
I would say his mentality. He came in freshman year. A lot of guys are timid, but he came in, aggressive. And then this year, I think he's really stepped into that mentality of being ready and just going against bigger guys, getting ready for the SEC. I think he's came in strong.
Do you see that experience when you say 5 Division I transfers are coming in? Do you see that experience, game experience, those guys when they're communicating with you or they're relaying what the coach is saying and kind of converting it to their language in practice, meetings, stuff like that? Does that show up?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our guys come in, different schools call it different things, but really switching that terminology. Like, for instance, Branson, when he came in, SMU calls different things, but at the end of the day, everyone plays essentially the same game of football. So, things are a little different, but majority of it is just switching those calls. But, yeah, you can definitely tell.
Have you seen anything different out of Coach Biedenbow, just the way he's coaching you guys this year, or is it, kind of the same?
The same in the fact that he's really, high on us, expects a lot from us. But also, since there's been so much more leadership as a group, he hasn't had to be as forceful, and our guys are more, coaching up each other. He doesn't have to step in and yell as much. We're stepping in, bringing guys up.
For you personally, you've been here a couple of years now. Maybe where's your confidence level now compared to the last couple of seasons?
Man, I'm really confident. I'm excited for the season. Coming off my ACL, I feel amazing. I feel really good, ready to play, and just go out there and dominate.
What about Hatchet this spring and then summer and fall? He's been able to actually get out there, get into things. What difference have you seen there?
Yeah, as he's come back from injury, man, he's been doing really well. Over the summer, he rehabbed like crazy. He's always in that training room getting better. And just back to work, and you can definitely see there's a reason he came from such a great offensive line, and he brings that with us. So,
is confidence the biggest difference for you, or is there something else that stands out?
Personally, or as a line?
Personally.
I would say, confidence has been big, ready to go. There's no ego to it, but just confidence in my work, everything I put into it. I'm ready for that.
We heard some good things from Coach Venables on Saturday about Eddie Pierre-Louis. Just what have you seen from him through these first few practices and through the summer?
Yeah, that's a strong dude. Seen him right off the bat in the summer in the weight room, and when he's running that track, he's fast. He came in ready to race, so he's going to be a really good polar and aggressive guy. We're really excited for him.
Coach Venables also mentioned you and Jake as guys that have really progressed. Just maybe what have you seen from Jake specifically the last few months?
I've seen a big change of mindset from him. He's extremely excited to play some football and ready to dominate. But also he's worked on small things in his footwork and his hand placement. He's always been one of the strongest offensive linemen in the chest wise, so his punch is always strong. But that placement, now he's getting his placement dialed in, and that's one of the biggest things for him.
Does it feel weird that you and him are kind of even though you brought in some veterans, that you and him are kind of the guys that have been around here the longest?
Yeah, but I think it's kind of that time now. 3 years, or this will be the third year for us, and we've been in the system a long time, so all the guys are ready and excited. But me and Jake just trying to get everyone rolling.
How rewarding has it been for Jake to go from playing minimally these first 2 years to now being in contention for a starting job right
Yeah,
there?
man, he loves it. He's excited. He's fired up to play. I hadn't seen him this excited to play ever. So, I mean, he's always loved football, but now it's something different.
You played both tackle and guard in spring. You excelled at guard. I mean, but you've also excelled at tackle. It's pretty cool that you can do both really well. What do you think they're going to do? I mean, that's a valuable asset for you, isn't it?
Yes, sir. That's just something Coach B has emphasized, is being able to play multiple positions. A lot of guys move around, and he likes seeing where people fit, but that's something that's valuable, and he has said that multiple times, is you got to bring value for yourself. So a lot of our guys, are finally understanding that and getting after it.
Are you working mostly at tackle now?
I think that's something for Coach B to answer.
Going back to Heath, a guy that's vying for that starting job at left guard, even though he's only played 4 snaps in game. Just what is it about him that makes him ready to maybe take that step?
I think his aggression, how he attacked over the summer, his preparation has definitely come from that. And you can have confidence when you put in work. A lot of guys make fake confidence. He doesn't have fake confidence. I mean, that comes from all the work he put in. And this year, the O-line got after it. We were after it.
Jacob, where you guys are going, a lot's made of the defensive front. You go against them every day. Talk about you guys' defensive front, what you see out of them.
And we got a stout D-line. Our guys, when they anchor in, they're hard to move, which has been great. But we've just got some big dudes that can anchor. And over the summer, you can tell that they were working stuff too, just like we were. But everything's getting smooth with them. And their communication is also something that I've heard. They're vocal, very loud, so that's been really good.
What have you seen from a guy like Dominique on that defensive front?
I mean, he came in, even though he's new, he came in ready to play, obviously. But no, he's been really physical and holds blocks well. He can sit in there.
With the pieces they brought in through the portal and stuff, and the guys that were here, how does that all fit together? The line fit together pretty well.
As an O-line?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it came in, like I said earlier, it's like everyone came in and they weren't, no one was trying to be, the big dog there. It came in to learn, and I think that was one of the biggest things, is everyone had a learning mentality rather than coming in with the ego. So that's one of the biggest things. So everyone was able to learn more stuff, and even if they played a lot of ball, it's new communication and new terminology. It might be the same style blocks, but we might call it something different. But they came in ready to learn, yes, sir.